Hey YouTube, how's it going today? Thank you so much for coming to my live stream. Really, really excited to be here. And I did like my husband, he rearranged his office area a little bit. And so instead of looking over here, I'm now looking over here. And it's a bit weird for me. It's a bit tricky. So it might take me a second to actually do this properly and to not be super awkward with the slightly different setup because it's like basically exactly the same, but it's a change and I'm not always really good with changes. I'm already struggling to actually look at the camera when I talk. But did anyone hear about the Florida versus Carolina game where it went into like quadruple overtime? And my husband said they were playing until like 2 a.m. their time. And I'm like, who is actually able to like play over 2 games of NHL hockey in one night? And then they have to play tomorrow night now. And I know they're like extremely like privileged, but they are like people and they just played 2.5 games in one day and then they have to go and play another game tomorrow. And I'm like, that's crazy. Poor guys. Poor guys. Oh, hey Monica, how's it going? Hi, Amanda. Thank you for being here. I have a weird piece of hair sticking out that's like half covered by my blur. I feel weird with this new setup. I'll get used to it though. I have you on my phone and DC and Danielle on my computer. How nice. Yeah, if anyone didn't know, DC and Danielle are going live right now. So if you want, you can like jump over and watch their live and then you can watch me on the replay. It's fine for sure. Oh, you mean the setup? That's good. Okay, I just need to get used to it and then it'll be fine for me too. Hey, Monica. Hey, Gary. Thank you for being here. And hey, Charlie. Thank you for being here. How fun. We have some friends already. So today I'm excited to cover um, a past. Granola is stuck in my throat. A past top Beachbody coach. She's still like one of the top coaches. She has her own coaching company or coaching program, and I was planning on doing the whole website. And then I found just this course, and I was like, I could just do a whole video on this specific course, and maybe we'll do the whole website another time. But yeah, I thought it was super, super interesting. Pause. Yeah, I thought it was super interesting. And a lot of Beachbody coaches have their own like side businesses that is marketed on the same website as their Beachbody coaching business. And Moira has like speaking engagements that you can hire her for. She has journals, of course. She has other courses as well. And there are other coaches that I've covered on this channel like Holly Hilliard, Julie Voris, Melanie Mitro, and I keep meaning to do Angie Belmar, all top coaches who have their own businesses that I'm pretty sure they also market to their downline coaches. And Kim and Jamie Fitzpatrick also have their own little side business as well. I think that's an interesting topic, and that's what we're going to do today. Hi, Lilac Llama. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Oops. So, coaches for coaches. Yes. Yes. So coaches who coach other coaches how to coach. I learned that from Danielle. Yes, exactly. Oh, and we did Barbie Kalev too, because Barbie has her own money manifestation course, remember? I feel like half of my face is dark. I don't have proper lighting. I literally just have a lamp. And half my face is like pitch black, but it's not making a difference. Whatever. You can see me kind of, right? Okay, so this is her website. It's just moirakusabamastermind.com/enroll. And we're just going to go through it. I'm going to add my commentary when I have some. Okay, start making more income and impact in your coaching business on your own terms. This is not marketed specifically to Beachbody coaches. From what I understand, it is business coaching. I'm pretty sure. Charlie said you look okay to me. Okay. I'm looking at my little square and it's like half my face is lit up and the other half isn't. I'm like, oof. But then if I move my lamp to the other side, then the other side isn't going to be lit up. Okay. Get trained in my exact coaching process and discover the proven business strategies to successfully transform and diversify your current coaching model into the coaching business you've always wanted. Inside Moira Kusaba's brand new 12-month income and impact mastermind. I wanted to watch this video. Okay, it's only 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Let's get the subtitles on. I should have done this before. Okay. Yep. They all have their own tool scam businesses. You are right. They always have all the answers. Yes, all of these coaches have all the answers to all of your business needs, and they're the only ones who could ever help you achieve your goals. And there's a little puppy behind her. Oh, crap.
If you need help scaling, starting, or diversifying your coaching business, here's what you need to know. I'm Moira Kusaba, and I created my Coach Academy and Business Mastermind to teach you both the mindset skills and the business techniques that you need to create the income and the impact that you so desperately want. First,
I've asked this in other business coaching videos where I say, actual business owners, small, medium-sized business owners, how much does mindset play into your day-to-day business expenses? Do you go and seek out mindset training, or do you focus on things like bookkeeping, marketing, sales training, customer service? And someone told me they in the chat that they do like a mobile laundry business, like dry cleaning, and she said, I have never done any mindset training. I do business classes or something along those lines. I don't remember fully. But it's just interesting how in the business coaching world, in the MLM world, there's such a focus on mindset, but in the average small business world, it doesn't matter as much. But tell me what you think. Tell me if you have a different experience. Yes, these people who are like conventionally attractive, who are very, very well spoken, who seem very intelligent, like John and Nadia Melton, they're both attractive. They both seem extremely intelligent. And I just think like being attractive and being intelligent will make it easier for people to trust you and people to seek out your advice. First red flag when they say mindset, also be aware when they mention how much money you could make. Yes, correct.
First, you'll get trained by me in what I call the process. It's a blend of everything I've learned from NLP to high performance coaching to law of attraction to how to rewire your subconscious mind for success.
All of that's bullshit. We did a video on high performance coaching with Brendan Bouchard, and like from what I understand, he just made up what high performance means, and he made up his own certification. And law of attraction, we know, like in the MLM sense, in the business coaching sense, law of attraction just means you need to sit there and manifest good things and just have a positive attitude and believe that you can achieve your business goals, and then it will just magically happen because you had the positive mindset you need. And I'm like, no, that's bullshit. Or when they said I made 100K in a certain amount of time, NLP is a scam. I can't really speak to it. I don't really understand what it means. I've heard people like say that in reference to cults and high control groups, though. They all say the same things. Correct. She has a fancy thing called the process.
I'm going to teach you my exact system so that you can create massive change in other people's lives and your own. Second, you'll be part of my business mastermind, where you're going to learn the business strategies that you need from not only me, but from some of my inner circle, from some of the greatest business leaders in our world today. I've helped.
Inner circle, they all have inner circles, and I know she was just referencing it like in passing, but it's so funny to hear her say inner circle too. And like Sarah Robbins said inner circle. We know Fraser Brooks has an inner circle, and May Higdon has an inner circle.
Hundreds of women break through, get unstuck, create the business of their dream. So why do so many coaches get stuck? They don't have the right mindset skills. They don't have the right business strategies. They don't have the right mentor. They don't have the right path to show them exactly what to do step by step. And if that's you, it's okay, because that can all change in 12 months. With the right mindset work, with the right business strategies, you can scale your business to a place that you don't even know is possible right now. So yes.
So we're failing because we don't have the right mindset. We don't have the right mentor. But of course, like Monica just said, Moira will answer all our questions. She will help us achieve our goals. And she's the only mindset business coach and mentor that can actually help you. They all have the answers. And like Charlie already said, they all say the exact same thing all the time.
With my track record of helping so many women build coaching businesses, you know that you can do it too. You're going to have the right mentor alongside you, and you're going to finally have the freedom that you so desperately want. So maybe you've been thinking about up leveling your mindset, your business skill set, and all of those things. And you know what I do. You know how I've helped other women, but you're wondering, what is this going to look like for you? Just tap the button. Tell me about yourself. Tell me about your goals, and I will hop on a call with you and I can show you and tell you how this might work for you. And if it makes sense and you're a good fit, I'll say, awesome, let's do this. Let's go ahead and get started.
Doesn't matter if they're a good fit, Moira. Like, we know people in MLMs, people in these business programs, they're not picky. If someone is willing to shell out the amount of money that they charge, they will take anyone they want. I think they use this kind of language to like create a fake facade of exclusivity, of like, you can't miss out on this amazing opportunity that will just change everything about your business, because we know they will accept everyone. We know that. And so we are going to go through this whole site, and then I'll show you the sign up page where she actually says the prices. And so when we're going through, if you want to guess how much it costs, you can let me know. She already promised that she's going to fix it in 6 months. Don't make promises you can't keep, lady. Correct. She's a female Tony Robbins, right?
And if it's not the right fit and it's not right for you, then I'll say this isn't a great fit, and we'll just move on from there. I have no incentive to work with people that aren't able to make the leaps and the growth and the outside the box thinking that they need to do in order to make this mastermind successful for them.
What do you mean you don't have an incentive? The massive amount of money that people pay you, it doesn't matter if they find success in their coaching businesses. It matters if they pay you.
That. So if you're ready to make consistent income and impact, tap the button below and let's hop on a call. If you need help.
So we know that this is not specifically for her Beachbody team, but I wonder if there's any pressure from her to her downline for people to join this. That was not well said, sorry, because I feel like people would say, well, this is relevant for your Beachbody coaching business. The skills you learn here will help you scale and duplicate your downline and will help you make more money. So why wouldn't you invest in this? And I know within Beachbody terms and conditions, coaches aren't allowed to market their other businesses to their downline, but I feel like it happens all the time, because in Julie Voris's business, I think she said to join her, please correct me if I'm wrong, to join her fitness community, like her accountability Beachbody group, you had to purchase her journal, which is not part of Beachbody. It's like a separate planner with her separate business, but you had to purchase that in order to join her accountability group. Okay, I'm ready to keep going. Follow the money. Yes, Mark, totally. Okay, so mastermind training and events. Over the next 12 months, you will be trained in my methods to transform your life and the lives of your clients. During these 12 months of training, you will go through one module the first week of every month, and a live Q&A the second week of each month. There she is on the Beachbody stage too. Like, that's at the Beachbody Summit. The second half of every month, weeks 3 and 4, will be dedicated to business mastery, where you will be provided with the strategies and exact roadmap to confidently scale your coaching business. I don't understand how we can be provided with an exact roadmap when the coaching industry is huge. You could have business coaches, you could have real estate coaches, you could have e-commerce coaches, relationship coaches. There are so many different kinds of coaching businesses, and I don't understand how you could provide one roadmap for a fitness coach versus a relationship coach, because they're two completely different businesses. Okay. Monica says, the irony is if you have the money to pay her, then why pay her? You've already succeeded in making money, so why pay her? You don't need her. Yes. brilliant point. And you'll see the price tag is big. The anti-MLMers are my heroes. Oh, I saw Marco's going live in like 2 hours, and he's talking about Richard Sletcher of NetReady, and it's now called MLMs for CEOs, and we've reacted to a bunch of his videos on my channel. So if you liked those videos, you should definitely go watch Marco's video or Marco's stream in like 2 hours. Yes, it makes perfect sense. That was a really good point. Okay. This includes 2 live calls with myself and some of my own personal business mentors. Who, Moira, who? Because I think that will influence someone's decision. If it's like a really well-known famous business person, they may be more willing to pay more money than if it's just like some random person that no one actually knows. I feel like you should tell us, Moira. You'll have the opportunity to participate in 2 in-person events to not only get more in-depth training with Moira, but also with some of the biggest thought leaders in the industry. These are life-changing retreats built around intentional connections, epic adventures, and game-changing coaching sessions. And it's the 2-day live events, one in September in Utah and the other in Isle of Palms. I think SC is South Carolina. I don't actually know. We don't hear anything about what is going on at these retreats. What kind of actual business training are they going to be receiving? Or is it just getting in the same room as Moira, rubbing elbows with her famous business friends? I wonder if there's going to be actual tangible business tips that will help these people expand their coaching businesses. I would like to know. But we're not going to hear it. We're not going to hear about it, of course. Okay, we're not going to watch these. But here are some testimonials. If you are a life or business coach looking to transform or diversify your current coaching business to a whole new level, one that provides you more income and more impact, then this income and impact mastermind is for you. So life or business coach, I forgot that part. So I don't believe that Moira would just limit her clientele to only those 2 types of coaches. I think like she would take on a relationship coach for sure. She would take on a real estate coach. She would take on a financial coach. She would take on an investing coach. I don't think it matters for her, but maybe this is a way to just have, as I just said, like pretend that there's exclusivity and that you actually have to, like you actually might be declined, even though we know, and I'm going to show you later, the application process takes like 2 seconds. Danielle hates us the most because they don't care about helping you in your actual business. They just want to rope you into becoming a coach. Yes. Yes. It'd be different if it's like, hey, here's this amazing workbook full of information that I've collected, knowledge that I've gleaned from my 4 years, 2 years getting like business classes in my spare time or learning from people who were really successful in business. These are the actual things I've learned from my experience opening my own small business, opening my own coaching business, and this is how I can help you. So that was really like convoluted. It'd be fine if there was actual help provided to these people, but we know, learning from Danielle Ryan's stream, from the few business coaching streams I've done, it's not actually going to help these people. It's going to be mindset mumbo jumbo. It's going to be an extremely high price tag that will most likely hurt these people's businesses in the long run. I am not verbalizing myself well. Okay. If this currently sounds like you, feeling like security and freedom that coaching once provided is quickly fading away, struggling to scale your coaching business without feeling burnt out, causing you to look elsewhere to diversify your income streams, putting in all the hard work only to be left with small returns that have you second guessing if this is the right path for you and the life you want to live, confused on how to share your value and differentiate yourself from everyone else competing for attention, spending too much time with individuals who are not serious about coaching, and struggling to find the serious action takers who are ready to move forward. Live Panic, hey, this is Moira Kusaba. I was planning on doing like her whole website, but Monica is leaving. Okay, bye, Monica. Enjoy your chat with your mom and your sister. I'll see you next time. Sorry, I got distracted. Moira Kusaba, I was going to look at her whole website because she provides a lot of different kinds of services and products. But then I came across this income and impact mastermind for business and life coaches. I thought it was interesting and I wanted to talk about it. So, yes, another Beachbody coach with a sketchy side business. This one coaches the coaches. Yes. Well, that's where it's at, right? Okay, so I feel like there's a lot of similar language to the MLM world in this pitch, like security and freedom. Struggling to scale. We know in Beachbody and MLM, scaling means expanding your business and growing your downline. This is not the exact same language that we hear in MLMs here, putting in all this hard work, but we know that's what happens in MLMs and in Beachbody. You can put in constant effort and work, but you're probably not going to make any money. And of course, in MLMs, everyone is competing with each other. Everyone is doing the exact same workouts, making the exact same kinds of Instagram and Facebook posts, and all recruiting to the same opportunities. So every time anyone is recruited into Beachbody, that is literally your competition. That's your competition because you're all doing the exact same thing. So it would be really, really hard to make yourself stand out, make yourself different among the sea of like hundreds of thousands of Beachbody coaches doing the exact same thing. Drink break. I like the ones where I just talk the whole time, but then it hurts my throat. This is why I created the Kusaba Income and Impact Mastermind to empower you with business and mindset strategies, coach training, and the exact steps of the process that I use to transform my life and deliver unbeatable results for my clients. So you can impact your clients at a higher level and earn more income without having to leave behind everything you've already built as a coach, allowing you to create the lifestyle coaching business you've always wanted. What is a lifestyle coaching business? I have never heard of that before. Whether that's hosting more retreats, masterminds, getting your dreams. What does getting your dreams mean? I'm confused. One-on-one clients, creating new revenue streams, or simply building upon what you already have. These are strategies that you need to take it to the next level. So she was talking about earlier diversifying your income streams as a coach and like as a business coach. I just wonder what that means when you're in like the coaching world. Does that mean like opening up different what am I trying to say? Different areas of your coaching business. Like in this area of your coaching business, you coach these types of people, these types of business owners, these types of life coaches, like these types of sorry, someone's calling me. How rude. These types of life coaching clients. I don't really know how one can diversify their income as a coach, if that makes sense. Sorry, my phone distracted me and now I'm all distracted. Hi, Jeanette. How's it going? I haven't done Beachbody workouts in almost 2 months using a training app I like way better. Awesome. Yeah, we're looking specifically at Moira Kusaba's business/life coaching business. So she's coaching coaches, but it's not specifically for Beachbody coaches, but we are working under the assumption that this is probably marketed to her downline in some way. Everything you've ever wanted out of your dream coaching business is on the other side of this training and mastermind. Exactly. So as Moira Kusaba, I have the key to all your problems. You will solve all your challenges through my mastermind. How much do we think this is? We haven't gone through that much of the info, but I'd love to hear what you think. And I don't know if it's come up yet, but it's a year-long training program. I really don't want to read all of this. You have this love for helping others, but recently maybe you've been feeling like the efforts you put into coaching and supporting others have begun to come at a higher cost. The cost of the very dreams, desires, and freedoms that inspired you to start this journey as a coach in the first place. Again, like you all join Beachbody because you want to help others become strong and fit. Now, you are wanting to be a life coach or a business coach because you want to help others achieve their wildest dreams, and you want to have time freedom and financial freedom. It's theoretically not part of the same industry, but it's a lot of the exact same language and narrative that is being pushed. I find that interesting. The pressure on downlines to buy into this must be strong. I agree. I totally agree. Maybe you don't have the time, impact, and income that you initially thought you would, only to be left without the clarity and direction to continue forward down your path. You see, I understand that feeling because I've been there. I know what it's like to struggle creating the type of business that affords you the life you wish to lead. But on the other hand, I also know the process I used to make these challenges go away. I wonder if she I wonder if someone reaches out to Moira just to learn about the kinds of services she provides. Is she going to like ask leading questions that will make people believe that they're struggling in their business when they actually aren't? Because I feel like not every life coach or business coach is going to find themselves struggling to find the freedom and the time that they initially thought their coaching business would bring. And I just wonder if she's would like twist what they're telling her to make it seem like they're struggling more than they actually are. Does that make sense? I feel like I'm not making sense today. Trying to undo the all or nothing mindset is hard. When I did Beachbody, I felt like I was never good enough. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Just like do the best you can, right? And like be flexible and nice to yourself and understand that it's a process and that it might take you a long time, and just be gentle. And I'm really glad you're here. I really appreciate seeing you in the comments and seeing you in the live chat. And so thank you for being here. Hey, Christina, how's it going? Thank you for being here. Yes, Jeanette, if you're comfortable answering, were you ever pressured by uplines to purchase like non-Beachbody related businesses or services? Of course, no pressure if you don't want to answer that though. Okay, let's keep going. So it's very important for Moira to teach you the process that she created. Okay, I don't want to read this, I'm sorry. Leaving coaches that once had energy and focus gasping. I feel like we should read it. Okay, we should read it because then it doesn't make sense. Okay, sorry. Which is why it's so important for me to teach the process that I created, because not only did it provide me with a foundation to create a wildly successful and impactful coaching business, this process also provided me with the mindset to realize the opportunities that had been waiting on me all along. But this isn't about me. This is about you. That's laughable. That's laughable when we see the price. We're going to see the price at some point here. And if it's not about her, why in the world would she make such an outrageous price tag? I wonder. It's about you, Moira. Before we go any further, I need you to know that the struggles you've been facing are not your fault. Interesting. So the struggles in life coaching are not our fault, but in MLM, they would be our fault because we are just not listening to what our upline tells us to do, and we are just not willing to make the sacrifices to succeed in our Beachbody business. What I once saw working for other coaches, I now see them holding back. Yes, the support they're providing their clients is changing lives, but now I'm seeing the burnout begin to set in. This burnout leaving coaches that once had energy and focus gasping for air, burnt out, afraid of what the future has in store, and doubting your ability to capitalize on the number one up and coming industry of our time. Now is the best opportunity to go all in on coaching and diversify their current business. Because as I mentioned, coaching and e-learning is the number one up and coming industry of our time. So similarly to MLM, I feel, what do you think? Is Moira capitalizing off of the insecurity that some life and business coaches may be facing and their fear that their business is not going to be as lucrative as it once was, and they might have to change their lifestyles or cut back on their budgets? Are we also trying to lure in vulnerable people, people who are scared about the state of their business? Interesting, interesting. So, e-learning and coaching is projected to hit 457.8 billion in annual revenue by 2026. Moira, I would love to see a source. And $450 billion, if I went and decided to be a life coach, that number does not actually mean anything. That does not actually mean that my life, my business as a life coach is going to be is going to benefit from that kind of amount. That doesn't mean anything. I've been out of Beachbody for over a year, and trying to get out of this mind is something I still struggle with. Yeah, do your best. I understand it would be really, really hard. All or nothing. Like, you either like do the workouts exact way they tell you to do it, or you like fail and don't care about your fitness. Do the best you can and be gentle. And I'm really happy you're here as well. Thank you. Right, Gary? So you agree her sales pitch is darker, more desperate in tone than others. Does this set her apart? Usually we don't see like paragraphs and paragraphs of like like gloom and doom, right? And the other ones we've seen, it's not so dark. That is a great point, Gary. Okay, we're skipping that. We're skipping that. I can't handle all this stuff. Okay. Jeanette said, no, my coach isn't like this. She has always supported me regardless, so I can't really answer that. Okay, gotcha. I'm glad your coach never pressured you to buy really expensive coaching. Okay. I believe that if God puts a desire in your heart, it's meant for you to achieve it. In this case, I think the desire that God may or may not have put in your heart, at least what she's trying to make you believe, is that you are meant to be in Moira's mastermind community. You are meant to be one-on-one with Moira and have access to her. Religious manipulation, like Moira said, or not Moira, oh my God, Monica just said, yeah, like if you are a religious person, if your relationship with God is really important to you, you see that, you might think, oh my God, more, I can't speak. Oh my goodness. God brought me here. God wants me to work with Moira. God wants Moira to help me expand my business. Monica said, I'll be in and out. Okay, that's fine. Thank you, Monica. But you have to have the right guidance, mentors, and strategy to make sure that your hard work leads to success, which is maybe part of the reason why you've been feeling stuck with what you're currently doing. I get it. Trying to navigate your way to your dreams all alone is super hard. But I'm sure you've noticed every successful person will tell you they've achieved what they have because they had a team of people that supported them. This is because alone we don't have all the answers, but together we can move mountains. Similar to MLM, it's assuming that every coaching business, life or business coaching business, is failing, is floundering, and everyone is desperate and looking for help. But I'm sure there are some coaches out there who have thriving businesses. They're probably working really well with their clients. Maybe they even like have business background in like university or community college. Maybe they took a night school course. Maybe they actually have practical knowledge and they charge really reasonable, affordable amount for their clients. And maybe those businesses are thriving, ma'am. She doesn't even pressure me to buy products. I only bought the ones that help me as I love Energize, but I don't use the products anymore. I can't afford them. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm sure Energize is good because most pre-workouts are good, right? And it's really basic flavor. It was like fruit punch or something like that. That's a good flavor. My upline tried to get me to buy her business builder coaching. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I didn't actually know that that was the case, that like uplines would pressure, but I just assumed because this is not meant theoretically for Beachbody coaches, but I think it could be twisted to say a lot of this will be relevant for your business, therefore you need to buy in. Interesting. Which is why I created the Kusaba Income and Impact Mastermind. providing you with everything you need from A to Z when building up an income strong and impact focused coaching business. So you have zero excuses on why you shouldn't capitalize on the coaching boom headed our way. Kusaba Income. It's the Kusaba Income and Impact Mastermind. Yes. I prefer real trainers like Jen over Beachbody revs that aren't certified. Yes, fantastic. I totally agree. So this is what people have said about the mastermind and events. I don't want to watch this stuff because who knows if these are actually real testimonials, right? C, you are a really good coach, so why not do it for yourself? Or at least start by diversifying. Does anyone understand how diversifying a life or business coaching business what that actually means in practice? Because I don't understand what that means. And of course, she's phrasing it as like, you're already a brilliant coach, so why not? So why not continue to invest in yourself and your business? But I'm confused because you are a really good coach, so we're a good coach, but little before, like Gary said, it's all doom and gloom, it's all twisted and dark, and we're struggling and we're burnt out and we're scared, but we're also good coaches. How does that work? If we're good coaches, we wouldn't necessarily be struggling in our business. Does that make sense? What do you think about that? So, or at least start by diversifying so you can focus on your passion and your unique mission on top of all the answers or all the awesome things you may already be doing. I can't read, I'm sorry. Doing these videos has actually helped me reading out loud and I feel more confident, but I still mess up. But this time, instead of feeling like the mission requires you to sacrifice your vision and freedoms, you get to dictate the terms of your own personal journey, including the decisions and directions you take, providing you with the opportunity to finally help clients who are in direct alignment with you, who are best equipped and called to lead. That was a very poorly constructed sentence, ma'am. But I'm not one to talk because I always spell my freaking titles wrong. So, who am I and how can I help you? So, there's Moira. She looks beautiful. Love her outfit. She is a mindset mentor, a thought leader, and a speaker. My name is Moira Kusaba, and I am a top rated fitness and business coach, best selling author, an addiction overcomer who has spent the last 25 years obsessively studying ancient teachings as well as the leading current day thought leaders. In MLM, there's nothing wrong with sharing your experiences on Instagram or Facebook with the intention of connecting with others. But when people in MLM share that they were past addicts, they struggled with alcoholism, with mental health, I feel like it's not a true, genuine motive. It's to bring in other women, other men, other individuals who've had similar experiences to you. They see their experience reflected in you, and they feel like they would be in a safe environment with people who understand their trauma, understand their challenges, and that will support them in their recovery. And so I think it's definitely darker and, as DC says, twistier when people in MLMs share their challenges. Okay. And what in the world? Which ancient teachings? Oh, sorry, Monica. I didn't realize you didn't know her last name was Kusaba. That's funny. You're probably like, where did Kusaba come from? Yeah, I hate thought leader. Fair. That's a really big buzzword. I hate ancient teachings because, like, what in the world do you mean, ma'am? It is through these 25 years of research that I've discovered, refined, and created the process, which has been my signature approach to unleashing a life of true purpose and freedom. This approach started with me taking the woo out of manifestation, which I did by combining the powerful laws of attraction with technique rooted in neuroscience and high performance coaching. So you plagiarized Brendan Bouchard, ma'am? Did you cite your sources and did you give him credit? Okay. So apparently the process makes success inevitable. So we are promising success even though there's no guarantee. Oh my goodness. This process enabled me to overcome what felt like a losing battle with addiction and radically shift the identity that I was holding on to into the successful Moira that you see today. So she's claiming that her process that she's going to teach you helped her overcome her challenges with addictions and helped her become a thriving CEO. I have an issue with that. I don't want to read that part. Sorry, I'm just like selectively picking what to read because my throat hurts already. Today, I started my own coaching business and now teach coaches how to 10x their lives, their businesses, and transform the lives of their clients using my custom framework and business systems in my brand new 12-month Kusaba Income and Impact Mastermind. Woo, 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 woo. And we know that in MLM, business systems, frameworks, it's a really big buzzword. The frameworks, the systems, that's like scripts, it's automated messages, it's hey girl messages, it's cold messaging, your like daughter's kindergarten teacher. That's all that means. Here's a few comments. Thought leader equals mind control. I would ask her to specify what her ancient teachings are. Yes, and from where she got them from. Yes. Of course, she had a sob story. Not surprised. Even the sob stories have a template. And it's interesting. Like, this isn't the MLM business, this isn't the MLM world, but she is a well known MLM figure using her influence in the MLM industry to like start like her own side business, right? And I mean, she probably realized that utilizing her backstory helps her in this business environment as well, right? Okay, I don't really want to read this part, so I'm going to skip it. I want to read this part here. Okay. She's created the process to focus on the 4 main transformation levers. It must be draining and exhausting to write these hokey, mushy scripts for these websites. It's wearing me out. Same. That's why I'm not reading the whole thing, because it all says the same thing. I wanted to get to the part where she's actually telling us like what's in her course. So high performance lever 1, high performance mindset coaching. So is Brendan Bouchard, is he going to be a guest speaker for lever 1? Because it's his framework. Like, didn't he start it? Oh my God. Now, if I'm wrong, I'm going to look real dumb. I just remember like he founded it and he started like the first certification program for it. Please correct me if I'm wrong, though. That was like months ago that I did that video. Neuroscientific strategies, NLP. I don't know much about that stuff. If anyone knows anything about it, let me know. Like Monica said, oh, NLP, another red flag. I've heard DC make reference to that a few times, but I don't really understand it. Law of attraction, visioning, visualization. Nothing wrong with manifestation and thinking positively, but in business, in MLMs, in life coaching, it's not just about thinking positively. You actually have to like put the steps, like complete all the steps required for your business to grow. You need to, your positive mindset and positive thinking has to be accompanied by direct action. Subconscious rewiring. What does that mean, ma'am? Does that mean like changing how your brain functions? Why are we rewiring our brain? I don't like that. I feel weird about that. Like Julie says, there's nothing wrong with your mindset. Don't pay these people to brainwash you and try to change your mindset. Yes, I've heard her say that before. These programs, these MLM coaches, these business coaches all assume that there's something inherently flawed within us, that we need help to become a better person. And Julie has said this before, like it really downplays our own intelligence, our own autonomy as people, and assuming that we could not develop and advance as a person without the help of these people. And she has also said before that the goal of a real coach would be that they don't want their client to need them anymore. And I think Julia has referenced before that like she would coach high level athletes, and her goal is to like push the athlete away once they're done, and the athlete can figure it out and can do what they need to do without Julie's guidance. But in these coaching programs, it's like continuous dependence. I did not explain it right, but it's continuous dependence. These coaches don't actually want you to leave their coaching program because you're now an independent business owner who can expand their life coaching business. They want you to be within their system for as long as possible. Thank you, Monica. And I'm sorry I did not explain it well. Let me teach you all the systems. Yes, the big buzzword systems. So you can focus on the fun parts of running your own coaching business. Why are all the letters capitalized? It looks real weird and annoying. So the income training, during the next 12 months, you will also get access to these powerful trainings. The trainings are broken down into 2 segments each and every month. The first 2 weeks are dedicated to teaching you the resources and tools to level up on your clients' results, and the last 2 weeks of every month are focused on providing you with the strategies to confidently scale your business. It's never ending. They want you to buy the program forever. Yes, that's such a good point, and thank you for reminding me of that. Julie has brilliant points about coaching for sure. The process certification. Ooh, a certification. Get trained in exactly how you can help your clients overcome these same limiting beliefs and obstacles to pave the way to change that will transform their life using the same steps inside of the process that you will first follow yourself. Limiting beliefs in the MLM world is like, I can't do this because everyone is saying no to me. No one wants to join my business. But in reality, that is just you interpreting interpreting what's happening around you and coming up with a reasonable solution. You're like, in reality, no one's joining me. I'm not making any money. It's been 3 months. Therefore, I shouldn't be in this business. But then it's like twisted around and morphed into you don't believe in yourself. You're being negative, even though all you're doing is just interpreting the data around you and then coming up with a solution or coming up with a decision. There's no such thing as limiting beliefs. I agree totally. Great points today, Monica. Marketing message mastery. You'll learn my proven strategies for driving paid traffic, generating affiliate and referral sales, and creating high converting lead magnets and content. Plus, you'll get access to my exclusive SSS Star Story Solution Framework that can be used to quickly create content that drives sales for any platform. I feel like this part here is directly relevant to the work that Beachbody coaches do, and I could venture to guess that her downline would be pressured to buy into this course because of this segment, in my opinion. They said this, so if you fail, it is your fault and not the coach. Yes, and then we talked about in a recent video, like if you fail, it's not your fault. No, if you fail, it's not the fault of your upline, but if you succeed, it's because of your upline support. It's kind of weird. I think Rocky Covington said something along those lines. Income attraction selling. Income attraction selling. What does that mean? You'll learn my exact templates, scripts, and strategies to converting leads into high-paying clients. Plus, I'll share my secret methods for handling objections and scripts I use to scale my income annually, so you can earn more income without having to spend your time sorting through lower level opportunities. So directly related to MLM too, handling objections, scripts, and prospecting, converting leads into clients, converting leads into coaches or customers. So I feel like with this area, people would be pressured to join as well. What do you guys think? Systematic coaching and automations. I don't want to read. Yeah, I'll just read it. We're almost done. I'm just getting tired. You'll learn how to effectively streamline your business operations. You'll discover how to delegate tasks and responsibilities to free up your time so you can focus on the area of your business and that generate income and move the needle forward. By automating certain processes and delegating with the right team in place, you'll be able to enjoy more time freedom and less stress in your business. People always say to delegate things in Beachbody and MLMs in general as well, but the majority of people can't afford to get a freaking assistant if they're in an MLM company. So I feel like this would be also directly related to Beachbody too. The retention loop solution. Limited bonus, my radical leadership program. Wow. Ooh, a secret sauce. Yes, Gary, this whole thing is the secret sauce. Covered during the last 2 weeks every month. Lots of repetition. Oh my God, is it just repeated every time? Yeah. Yeah. The first 2 weeks of every month, the last 2 weeks of every month. Yeah, interesting. Interesting. So does it just repeat? That's crazy. I didn't even notice that. Thank you, Live Panic. And then you'll learn how to cultivate true leadership qualities in yourself and others. Plus, you'll be trained to build out the exact framework used to radically change performance, output, and overall self-discipline in life. This is an invaluable tool whether you're leading a client, a team of 2, or a team of 2,000. Again, directly related to her Beachbody downline for sure. We're gonna look at the application and see how you actually apply and how much it costs at the end. Yes, 1 month would be enough. You are correct. So who is this for? This will help driven individuals, high-level players, type A personalities, those willing to put in the work, those willing to take massive action. This will not help the uncoachable, those who are not driven, those afraid to live outside the box, those stuck in fear and inaction, the excuse makers and overthinkers. We always see these kinds of boxes. One kind with really like appealing and worthwhile characteristics that people would like aim for. Everyone wants to be considered driven. Everyone wants to be considered someone who puts in the work. No one wants to be considered uncoachable. No one wants to be considered not driven. And so people, I think, automatically will look to like the left column and try to identify themselves with those characteristics. And that may entice someone to join, in my opinion. She is just trying to coach like she is still in an MLM. Yes. And I bet you there's a lot of her Beachbody downline in this mastermind. And there are probably a lot of people in the MLM industry who are in this as well. She's using the same terminology. Isn't that interesting? We found that with some of our business coaching videos, the ones that are not connected to MLM at all, like Amazon business coaching, but they use very, very similar terminology. Yeah, it's super interesting. Okay, Kusaba Income and Impact Mastermind. Take the first step towards building the coaching business of your dreams so you can create more income and impact. So see, I just typed F. I wrote F, 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 because I wanted to get to the next section, right? So we'll get there soon. So hear what some people have said about working with Moira. We're going to read a few of these. Not even 2 months into working with Moira, and my clarity and mindset completely switched. I was booked for my first ever speaking event. This mastermind has been exactly what I needed to level up and dream bigger. Okay, are there more? Oh my God, there's so many. Let's pick another one, sorry. Sharon says, I've never seen someone show up for me and invest in my success with their time and energy the way you have in the past few months. You have awoken a belief in myself I always knew was there, but never quite felt like I had the right set of keys to access. As your light grows, so do those around you. You have a loyal friend, leader, and follower in me for life. How many people do you think pay the exorbitant price tag to just be friends with Moira? I wonder, because that kind of thing, like that, this seems like it's like goes beyond just business coaching. That Sharon and this woman, if this is a real testimonial, they have like at least Sharon thinks that they have a true, deep, maybe even spiritual connection. And so I wonder, do people join this just to have access to her? What do you guys think? Beachbody stock is tanking I can't talk. 46 cents. Yes, Beachbody stock has been horrible for a long time. Level up and dream bigger. Yes. It's the same mumbo and jumbo we've heard in every MLM call, every CEO, every MLM coach we've ever looked at, any channel on YouTube has ever looked at. It's all the same. Isn't that interesting? Okay, drink break. And join the top 1% of coaches ready to set out and achieve their own vision of success without anyone dictating your time freedom, financial freedom, and security. This could be an MLM. This could be her like MLM coaching business. This could be an MLM website. This could be an MLM, but it's technically not. Isn't that interesting? Instead, you will get crystal clear on your goals and vision, build a system for getting things done. This is so repetitive. Simple and repeatable steps to make any business goal a reality. Master your time so you can live a life on your own terms. Build the business of your dreams so you can have it all without sacrificing time. This is all exactly MLM Beachbody talk too. Like Emily Favre talks like this too, where I have the business of my dreams, but I can spend time with my kids and my husband, and I don't have to miss any big events, but I make $1 million a year. It's all exactly the same. Here's some FAQs. This is just repeated. This is the exact same stuff. It's repeated over and over again. I'm getting annoyed now. Can you tell? Will this mastermind be helpful for me if I'm just starting out? Absolutely. This is the perfect place to start your coaching career or take it to the next level with proven tools and strategy. If you're brand new to coaching, this will give you the exact steps and processes to take your client through. No guessing games, just changing lives. And that's just the beginning. The business side of the mastermind will take you step by step through the exact process to build and scale your coaching business. Wow. Okay, I'm ready. Sorry, I kind of got impatient and I was like, I don't want to keep reading Moira's not wonderful writing, and I wanted to move on from it. So I'm sorry that I was kind of impatient there. So this is the application. I'm going to have a drink break. I'd rather pay a real financial advisor or someone more qualified than her. You guys remember Shalene Johnson, who used to be a Beachbody super trainer? Her spouse was running like a financial coaching program that was helping people get out of debt. And one of the FAQs was, is your husband, whatever his name is, I don't remember, a financial advisor? And she's like, no, he doesn't need to be. It's like, but people actually go to school to be financial advisors. They go through certification. They have to follow regulations and laws. Like having your financial advisor certification has value. And people, if they have money to spend on a financial coaching business, on financial coaching, they should be going to an advisor, not some unqualified random person on the internet. And I think Monica said this. It's a great point. If we can afford to pay her through our business, through our coaching business, then why do we need coaching in the first place if we're making enough money to take care of an exorbitant price tag, right? So this is the application to join the Kusaba Income and Impact Mastermind. And apparently it takes 40 seconds. So we're going to see what we have to do, and we're going to see the price. If you want to guess how much it costs, now's the time. We read through it all, and it's 1 year. We can guess if you feel like it. No pressure, though. So start your application. Name. Wow. Last name. Email. Instagram handle, but that's optional. You don't need to include your Instagram handle. I don't have Instagram. I'm not a social media person, so I would not have anything to say there. Phone number. How did you first discover the Income and Impact Mastermind? Probably, Moira, I'm in your Beachbody downline and you told me I had to join. I'm being snarky. It's free on the net. Yes. All this crap's free. You're right. And if it's not free, it's like provided by someone who's actually qualified. That too. Oh, what do you mean? Like, are you in reference to what Mark said? Oh, Julie's here. Hey, hi, Julie. So yeah, your guess is $12.99 for the whole year. Remember, it's a year long. And then Gary said for almost $1,500 for the year. Let me know if you want to change your guesses, if you thought it was for like a month or something, but it's definitely a little bit higher than that because it's for a whole year. What attracted you about this mastermind specifically? I would guess people just want to get close to Moira. People want to replicate her lifestyle. People want to have the life that she has and the financial success that she has. Tell me about your business. Okay. I don't want to show the mastermind prices too early. Carol said $2,400. Okay. What have you done? Oh, what challenges are you hoping this mastermind can help you solve? What have you done to try and solve these challenges in the past? I guess they wanted to learn how to make more money, right? Yeah. Like, I'm in this mastermind, Moira, because my coaching business isn't making the amount of money I was hoping it would make, right? How committed are you to your personal growth? Yes, I am committed. I have some reservations. So we're going to look at the yearly price for this mastermind coaching. So if you have other guesses, you can put them in, but it's like 45-second delay. So, okay, ready? Pricing options, VIP discount, $15,000. $15,000 for a year if paying in full for 12 monthly payments of $1,500 per month. $15,000. Or regular pricing, $18,000 if paying in full or 12 monthly payments of $1,800. What? What? Yeah. Yeah. $1,500 a month or $1,800 a month. And then Charlie said, "What stupid questions?" And then she was trying to make it seem like it was like all exclusive and that she's not going to accept everyone. But then like it's like 5 stupid ass questions that will take you 5 seconds to answer. How in the world is this exclusive? Anyone can join. She's not going to say no to anyone. Oh no, 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 no. Yikes. That's why I was trying to like reiterate, like, no, it's a yearly cost. It's a yearly cost in case you guys wanted to change your things. But like, it's all woo-woo bullshit. And she said she was going to take the woo out of manifestation, but it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. So this would take me 2 seconds. This would take me 2 seconds to fill out. And then it'd be $18,000. I would pay way less for the training app I use. It's like $49 a month, so $600 a year for a real trainer. That's fantastic. That's great. Yeah. Like for an actual professionals who are qualified have a higher price tag, right? It's exclusive. Excludes people with sense. Yeah. Where am I looking? My face is red with where my light is now. Yeah, so that's all I had for today. I found this course really interesting. I did not know Moira had her whole business coaching thing, and she has all other kinds of services and products on her website. And I just wonder how much of these products are marketed to her downline that's already probably in really significant debt because of their Beachbody business. And yeah, like I'm shocked by the price of this. So is this one-on-one? Let me go back, share the screen, and we will find it out. I think there's like one-on-one aspects of it. I think there's like one-on-one portions of it, but she didn't really tell us. She didn't really tell us what's going on in this. Do you guys remember? Like she's not telling us. There's a program, like leadership program. I'm going to assume no. I'm going to assume it's not completely one-on-one. I'm going to assume no, because it seems like these are like learning modules and it's probably like in a class virtually. For that kind of money, it should be. Yes, it should be one-on-one for like once a week at least for the whole last year, right? Yes, I completely agree. That's a great point. So yay, that was fun. I'm glad there's 11 people in the chat now. That's awesome. And I really enjoyed this. I really like looking at Beachbody coaches who have separate side businesses where they probably pressure their downline to purchase. And yeah, I just found it interesting. Charlie just said, I thought I saw 2 phone calls. Yeah, my brain is mush now. I honestly don't remember. You are probably correct, though. Thank you. I'm just looking through it really quickly now. Yeah, so like maybe there's an aspect of one on one coaching here, but it's not completely one on one. So, yeah, I stand corrected if that's the case. Thank you, Charlie. So on Sunday, I did look at the Trades of Hope comp plan and I understand it enough to do a whole video on it. So I'm going to do that on Sunday and just go through the whole comp plan. I've never done a video like that before, so I'm really excited. And I hope you guys like learning about this Beachbody coach who coaches coaches how to coach coaches. And I hope you liked it. Hope you thought it was interesting. And I hope you guys have a great, great Friday evening. And I lost my mouse. There it is. Thank you to everyone who's here. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you on Sunday. Bye.